ISEO was created in the Swiss Parliament by 6 parties who were for it to create the Centre in Switzerland for sustainable energy, which includes renewables, efficiency, mobility, all the aspects around energy and sustainability. It's a unique organization. It's a roof organization for other NGOs in that field. And it has quite a job to do worldwide. We do a lot of conferences, for instance, the first Clean Energy Conference in Geneva, and the first conference in this millennium was an ISEO conference, which was January 2000. So we have a big task, and we have more and more political acceptance after the Fukushima catastrophe. Of course, people realize now that we need sustainable energies and not finite, risky, dangerous energies. So that's our task. I have a second hat, also in Geneva. ISO is the International Standards Organization. I'm the chairman of the Committee of Energy Systems Analysis. We have a standard to make systems, energy systems comparable. The third hat is an old NGO, which is CMDC, which is Cercle Mondial du Consensus, which is trying to solve in a holistic way the world's problems, which is not only environment, it's health, it's all factors affecting the survival on our Earth. That's CMDC, that's 20 years old. And I'm also president of the International Clean Energy Consortium, which is trying to implement systems, which has several divisions. One is on geothermal energy, deep geothermal energy. One is on hybrid solar systems. One is on wind energy, with the most modern wind, the most advanced wind turbine, and even better fuels, sustainable fuels like methanol.
So you're a busy man. Tell us a bit about the poster we have just to your right, and what are the key messages that you are trying to get out here at the WMO Congress in Geneva?
Well, we need very good cooperation with weather people, with meteorologists, because all the data we need for our renewable energy systems come from them. It's precipitation, it's rain, it's sunshine, it's hydropower, it's water. It's biomass, which is indirectly a result from the sun, etc. So their inputs are very important, this conference especially, because now they want to gear up to a service organization to enable new technologies in renewable energy, sustainability, and so on. So it's a very old alliance, because ISEO was founded at WMO, and present Secretary General was the Assistant General. He gave a welcome speech at WMO. So we are very much related to many Geneva agencies. Also about health is very important, health and energy, sustainability of health is also very important, International Trade Organization, also in Geneva, and of course many other UN agencies who are located here as these branches like UNEP, like Habitat, and so on. Yes, it's a very complex issue, sustainability.
And tell us where we are with sustainable energy. You were telling me earlier about a fascinating project designed to, I guess, generate power by building a dam between Spain and Morocco. But tell us a bit about that, and tell us a bit about where we are at the moment with our pursuit for sustainable energy, which is one of the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon's key aims at the moment.
Well, we organized in January this year. We opened the year of sustainable energy. It was declared by the Ban Ki-moon, sustainable energy for all, also for the poor people. So that's our credo of our organization, to enable really sustainable energy at all levels, not only the rich countries, but also poor African nations, developing nations, because they need it more, because they depend too much on petroleum imports. They spend all their money on imports of petroleum, and they could become self-sufficient. They could become sustainably self-sufficient. That's our mission, and we have very good hopes now that in this second decade of the third millennium that we make more progress, faster progress. Wind power, solar energy is now dominating in Germany, for instance, already in the US also. China is the biggest now in the world. Within 10 years, they went from zero renewable energy to world leadership. And I just come from China. I chaired the low carbon Earth Summit in China recently, and I'm very glad that this huge country is really becoming a leader for sustainable energy. And this China might save the world, because with their hundreds of coal-fired power plants, they would have ruined the climate. And they're going to close them now. They're going to replace them by clean, renewable energy.